Okay, hello everyone. Today we are going to talk about Wiliamson ether synthesis. I am Basu Panthi and Jared Evans here, and we are demonstrating the experiment. So first we did the setup for the reflux. The water is running, everything, no leaking and all good. So now we are going to add the chemicals one by one. Let me take this off. Okay, just plug it, put it here. The first one, acetaminophen, 1.3 gram. We weigh out already. Just transfer everything quantitatively. Why don't this spill? Okay, 1.3 gram acetaminophen, 2.5 gram potassium carbonate, (15 milliliter) 2-butanone. This is the solvent. So acetaminophen reacts with potassium carbonate and creates the acetaminophen ion, which is the nucleophile for this reaction. Okay, now we need ethyl iodide, 1.8 gram, but the density is 1.85, so we'll use 1 milliliter. So this is the pipette, 1 milliliter pipette. Just put it here very gently, very slowly. Make sure the liquid does not go inside the pipette ball. Okay, it's the air bubble. One milliliter. I'm going to add it here. Now it's ready to start. Okay, I'll hook it up back. Once it everything. Just adjust in the right place. Hit it slowly. The water is running, so I turn the heat on, and will reflux for 1 hour. So we start the time counting once it is 1 hour. So until then we just have to wait. And 1 hour. See, it's evaporating and condensing back because the water is going through. That's what the reflux means. It is going through, it evaporates and condenses back. So keep the temperature low, just keeps refluxing, not too fast. If you heat too fast, some of the liquid will escape from this condenser, or maybe you see some solids there. So just keep waiting, and after 1 hour we'll turn it off and let it to cool down. Then we'll continue from there. Okay, for 1 hour we'll not record. Okay, let's wait. It's been 1 hour. We just turn the heat off, so we'll let it to cool down for 15-20 minutes. Okay, okay, now it's cold enough. We take it out, put here, and going to add 15 milliliter diethyl ether. I'm going to add 15 milliliter diethyl ether. Okay, looks like this one. It was kind of clear at the beginning. Looks like this one. Now mostly the solid is unreacted potassium carbonate, and your product should be here. So what is next? We have to extract this one with sodium hydroxide. So let's get the separatory funnel. 10 milliliter sodium hydroxide. So here make sure you keep clean the work area. So this is the separatory funnel. It's clean. So now we are going to transfer all the liquids from here to separatory funnel. Most of the time you are looking maybe solid. No, this solid is the potassium carbonate unreacted. We don't need it. This is not the product we are looking. It's just the waste. Okay. Can you get the smaller one? Now I take 10 milliliter 5% sodium hydroxide here. One beaker. Okay, 10 milliliter. I'll add it here to extract unreacted acetaminophen. So take this one out, close it, mix it, and keep venting. Mix it again. Okay. Now the lower part is sodium hydroxide and upper part is the dissolved product. We need to get a beaker. Thank you. So wait for a while just to make sure everything separates well. Take this one off. The cap must be off while you are draining. Okay. Now the lower layer, clear lower layer, that's the aqueous layer. We separate out. It's okay. Another 10 milliliter of sodium hydroxide. 10. You can use dropper or funnel if you are not confident. You can pour it, but it should go quickly. 10. We repeat the same process. Take this one out. Okay. Make sure you close the valve and keep venting. Should be good. So bend it, then put it back. All right. A little bit smaller here. Take the cap off. Let it to separate. I don't need this thing, so I can put on the side. I don't need this one. So while you are doing the process, you have to clean it. Okay. aside for now. Thank you. So it's well separated. I'm going to extract the lower layer and mix in the previous aqueous layer. That's my waste anyway. Okay, good. This is aqueous waste. We'll put in the waste. This is waste. So now I'll take the Erlenmeyer flask, a smaller one, and pour everything, the organic layer, carefully. Almost done. When we extract it, there might be some aqueous layer left, so we call drying. So drying means we add some drying agent which absorbs any remaining water. So we are going to add sodium sulfate. Sometimes you will not find very clear guidelines. Okay, use the spatula, keep adding slowly. First I'll add a little more, then swirl it. Okay, swirl it. If nothing is free sodium sulfate, that means you need to add more. Okay, everything is kind of lump, that means it absorbs the water, remain there. So add another time. Still sticking on the bottom, so it doesn't look like it's enough. So I'll add a little more extra, so it should be more than enough. That's good. Okay. And students confuse here, they think this is the product, the solid. No, you just added sodium sulfate as the drying agent. That's not your product. Your product is dissolved in this liquid. Now we need to filter. You can filter, but the solid is lumped in the bottom, so we can transfer. We need a hot plate here. Can you make one hot plate? Thank you. Should be here or there. We don't have any clean dry beaker. Okay, this absorb, you can leave about 5 minutes there just to make sure everything absorbs. So now what I'll do, this is my clean dry beaker, dry clean beaker. I'm going to pour it all the liquids. I did not use any filter paper or cotton or anything. If you like, you can use it, you can filter it, the simple gravity filtration, but the magnesium sulfate is stick on the bottom, it does not come out. So this is not your product of desired. Okay, this is also waste, everything waste. Now we have to evaporate the solvent and get the product. If you have the rotary evaporator, that will be the best way to remove it, but now we don't have it. So inside the fume hood, we'll heat it up slowly until it dries. Let's see how it looks like when we dry. Okay, I'll come back close to the end. Here you need to be careful, heat it slow. Sometime if you are not drying the product today, you can like leave it there and wait it out. Okay, so you almost dried, little bit solvent there, so just turn the heat off, maybe a little bit, maybe here, but don't heat too fast. Okay, don't let the solvent to completely dry and burn or melt the product. Let me take it out so it can cool down. Slowly we'll see the white precipitate there. Okay, I can test a little bit. If we hit too much, we'll burn the product or melt it. It's 126. We don't want to overheat. So just to make sure it's not too hot, there is tiny drop of solvent. You can see it. Let it to dry. You see some crystals at the bottom. If not, leave it there a little bit longer and you will see the precipitate, I mean the white powder. We need a couple of hours before other experiments. See, once that solvent dries, we see very nice crystal like this here. Okay, we will see more crystal here, maybe few more minutes. Once you have those crystals, you can see from the side, as I said, it takes some time. Once you have the crystal, let it to dry, collect the mass and collect the melting point. That's the experiment. Okay. Thank you for watching. Hope you like the video.